Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena for one more Final Fantasy Premier Draft. I've had a small amount of success this set. I am above average for wins. I'm not doing great. I was feeling pretty great after 2 drafts. After 5, the results are looking more mixed. I got as many wins in my 3rd, 4th, and 5th draft put together as I did in my 1st or my 2nd. Oh well. What is... How do I usually draft like this. Yeah, what is this? Dion! Dion is... Yeah, I can't think of a joke word that starts Dion and means insane, but this card's insane. Easy choice. 4 mana for 3/3 and a 2/2, and they both have flying on your turn, and any other knights you happen to have also fly. And you can exile it to just like... You can flip it into crazy stuff. What are you? Oh, this is... Right, Deadly Dispute. Shantoto is a nice card in the pack, don't get me wrong. Saza's Kokobo, also great. I love that none of those are white, so we may not have people fighting me for white, on my left at least. In fact, there's not really any other white cards in this pack. Like, Gallicat is fine. But not something I'm excited to wheel. From father to son, no, I don't think so. Choco Mog, probably pretty good in a Dion deck, I suppose. Weapons Vendor, even better. Like, the white equipment decks really want Weapon Vendor. What about this? Judge Master Galbranth? It's a knight. There is that to say about it. If I were trying to stay open, what would I pick here? The land? It is a good land. But I think I just want a weapons vendor. It's pretty good. This is a great thing in the black-white deck. But this keeps me open to lots of things. Ooh, I mean, Judge Magister again. Kind of looking cool. Although I think just Auracite probably is the way to go. A nice solid white spell. This risks lefty getting on the black-white train, but I don't think that's a train they're that excited about. They might be like trying to do Saja's Kokobo stuff and be happy to take the fat Chocobo. It's a Chocobo, not a Kokobo. I'll never get the hang of pronouncing it correctly. Okay, Ilmeg Pixie is good. You're Not Alone is not something I'm excited to take. Lionheart is probably playable. Okay. Another blue flyer. Or, well, another flyer in blue. Maybe that's the plan, is like blue-white artifacts and flyers. This is a good card. I think it is better than the other cards in this pack. And the fact that this card is white should not sway you to choose it. Some nice white cards here. I like to see that. Also clock some decent black going by, I guess. This is another flyer. I think it's got to be Gallicat or Crystal Fragments. I think Crystal Fragments is pretty decent. Very cheap equipment, although with Weapons Vendor that's less important. No, you know what? I'm going to take the flyer. We should have enough artifacts. This should be a good card. This is a pretty bad pack for everybody. I'm not going to draw too many conclusions from this. Aerith Rescue Mission doesn't seem especially good in this deck. Might just be Lionheart because it's a mediocre artifact. And it re-equips pretty cheap. Or, well, it equips pretty cheap. It's not job select. Aerith Rescue Mission for 3 tokens is, like, never awful. But I don't think it's great in this deck. Another cat or Albed Salvagers? I think another cat. But there is, I mean, this would be really good in the black-white deck. And if we wheel, you know what, I'm going to take this. If we end up wheeling the Galbranths, this will be an excellent card, and I'll happily hop off blue. And, you know, if we end up missing a second or third Galacat, who cares? Black-white land? The Dire Rat's okay. There's also, I mean, there's Monk's Fist. Not terrible in this kind of equipment deck, actually. But they're so bad, we should be able to pick one up later if we want. There's also Blitzball. I don't think I want that. Okay, Ahriman. Seems like the obvious pick here. Well, now I wish I'd taken the Judge Magisters in those previous packs. We're still open to the possibility of black or blue. In fact, I think I'm just going to grab a kind of lame instant ramen here. Oh, Shinra Reinforcements. It's fine, but it doesn't look like we're doing that. And in blue-white, this might be a thing. Or black-white, for that matter. Okay, Dovin's Veto, I don't think is very good. This Merchant is playable, I guess? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Dovin's Veto is good. Well, white, you know, is apparently open. Whether it's because we forced it open or it was always going to be open, we're getting white cards. I'm not really doing life gain. Ambrosia Whiteheart is just a great card. You have to take it. This equipment would be a nice wheel, I guess. Knights of Round. We gotta take that. I still don't know if I'm... Oh, these are knights, by the way. Just, you know, in case you needed some way for this to kill your opponent. In case Dion isn't good enough, Knights of the Round, or vice versa. Yeah. I mean, 8 mana is a lot. We should try to pivot to being more defensive when we have Dion and Knights of Round. I mean, no, this sucks. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Take a land? Oh no, Vane's Treachery. Because black-white seems just as playable as blue-white at the moment. Perhaps a bit more. I thought this was Memories Returning, and I was excited to take it. The art looks sort of similar from the distance. A land I don't think would be a crazy choice here, but removal is good. This is not good, right? I just can't ever take that card. This works with like the sacrifice thing. But I kind of like Vincent's Limit Break. Am I crazy? I don't have any Hex Eyes yet. This is a knight. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could take You're Not Alone, but I think it would be wrong. I don't know about that pick. Side quest, Catch a Fish. I've never been happier. This is a spell that, like, Turns into a land, I guess. Ramps. Actually, maybe I was just supposed to take a rat. I think I'm supposed to take a rat. A 2-mana play that taps the opponent down seems great. I think we're getting out of blue. Crossroads Village would be an okay take. I'm glad I speculated on this land earlier. I think this was instead of Galbranth or something. I don't remember for sure. Phoenix Down. I think this is a Phoenix Down deck. The alternative is just another mediocre 2-drop. But being able to get back Dion, or maybe kill something, plus it works with the self-sacrifice. Actually, no, this exiles. It doesn't die. Wow. I think we take Excalibur. I have a decent amount of life gain in like Albid Salvager, don't I? And Instant Ramen. Not a ton, I guess, but I don't think I need Fight On. Ahriman would be a good choice, I think. But Excalibur has some serious upside. If we can get a bit more support for it. We get to Fight On anyway. Okay. Monk's Fist is out, I think. Gains life. I think that's worth it over this second awful... I mean, it's not awful, but it's not a good card. Instant Ramen gains life. This loses life. Albid Salvagers gain life. So I don't have a ton of life gain, but I might wind up with more. Two knights. Dion and the Knights of Round, I guess. Or Knights of Round. I believe they couldn't fit Knights of the Round in English in Final Fantasy VII, and that's why it's Knights of Round. Minwu. Oh, man. I don't think I'm gaining enough life for that to do anything. Whereas this looks great. It's a lifelinker. It's a 2-drop. What's not to love? Minwu, I guess it gains life itself. Is there also Sephiroth's Intervention? I think it's got to be this. This is just a great 2-drop, right? Although I don't have many equipments after all. 2? Maybe it is Minwu. You know what? I'll take the Minwu. I have a decent number of 2-mana plays. I don't know if this is good, but I'm taking it. Oh, God. I wish I could have all, like, White Mage's Staff. I don't want Delivery Moogle, do I? Not really. I mean, it's not terrible. It's a flyer that fetches up like Instant Ramen or Excalibur. But Odin is just so exciting. It's a knight, by the way. Odin into Dion to give this flying and player destruction. Oh, it's probably the wrong pick. I have way too many win conditions. Okay, great. Oh, wow. I want all of this. Holy cow. My mana curve is a little high. I mean, maybe I'm just supposed to take Overkill? I probably am, right? I'll wheel a good white card out of this pack. Another Minwu is cool, but I only have a secondary life gain theme. I don't know. I guess having a bunch of 8-mana win the game spells is also kind of a reason to want life gain. But I think Overkill, like, we don't have a ton of removal. Overkill is going to be quite helpful. Another Excalibur. But, like, what about White Mage's Staff? I think that's just better. And if no one else is in life gain, we can wheel this, maybe. What are you? Oh, yeah. Sack a creature to Demonic Tutor. Blitzball, maybe? I don't think I want any of the rest of this. I probably don't want the Blitzball either. But it ramps, so maybe I do want it, right? I don't need it for fixing, but I do want to cast like 5, 6, 8 mana spells. Okay, just throw this in the garbage. I'm not running 2 of them. Help. I want multiple cards, I think. I mean, I have several artifacts. 7. This should hit reasonably often. I have a lot of 3s, though. I mean, what am I going to do? Take Poison the Waters? I don't think so. Maybe I was supposed to take Aerith Rescue Mission. I don't think we're really a Magitech infantry deck. It's a soldier, not a knight. I think just take a 2-mana defender. Kind of weird. I've never tried Dark Knight's Greatsword. I don't think I want it, though. I mean, do I want another instant ramen? More than Dark Knight's Greatsword. It's a powerful, like, it's a 3-mana 4/1, but that's not what this deck needs. Ooh. I'm pretty low on removal. I would really love White Mage's Staff, but I think I have to take Fate of the Suncrist. Oh no! Another Fate of the Suncrist. I could have taken White Mage's Staff. What am I even looking for? I forgot. Oh, amount of equipment. I would really... I mean, this would be good, but I don't think this is that kind of deck. We got the Excalibur. Second Excalibur. Okay. Well, I wish I'd taken the other White Mage's Staff, I guess. Yeah. Well, it certainly is a deck. And right now it's more than a deck. It's a deck plus 9 cards. There's some ambition here. I'll certainly say that. You're Not Alone is out for sure. I don't think I need Vincent's Limit Break. Or Fight On. Or these stupid Moogles. I think I can afford this. With 2 Excaliburs? Two mana to tap something? I mean, it's okay, but not great. Phoenix Down is to the battlefield tapped. I think this is bad. Yeah. We don't really have that much, like, black-white, sacrifice your creatures stuff going on. I'm also skeptical of Galacat. Like, my artifact count is 10, which is not small, but it's not absolutely massive either. I guess it holds counters from, well, it holds Excalibur pretty well. This is equip 3. Oh, yeah. Another weapons vendor would have helped. Let's get rid of Lionheart. It's sort of bad removal. And a bad equipment. Obviously, the point is that it's actually both of those things, and that makes it sort of okay. I don't think I want this. Like, I have some artifacts. I don't know, maybe I do. I should have an artifact in my top 5 most of the time. But I can't necessarily afford to attack with this, and if I don't, it's just a 3 mana 3/2, which is whatever. Phoenix Down is just so tempting for like Dion or Weapons Vendor reasons. But I don't have like Self-Mill to reward Phoenix Down with, so it has to be like, oh, they killed my Dion. Like, I played Dion and it didn't win the game. I need it again. Which hopefully won't be happening. And the Arbonne is kind of... I mean, I don't know. It's still a 3 mana 2/2 Flying Death Touch. That's clearly good enough to keep. This Demon Wall, I mean, it keeps me alive. I feel like what I should do is just cut Odin. But it does so much. That can't be right. I have like 4 win the game cards. I'm like, no, let's cut my early game survival tools. Run more ramen. Is this legendary? It is. I think I still want 2 of them. Alright, let's get rid of 1 ramen, huh? Fine. What are my dailies looking like? Blue or red is not happening. Sure, reroll. Black or blue, that could happen. This deck has big dreams. I don't know if I can live long enough to see them to fruition. What set was this from, this weird avatar? I don't remember what that is. Sure. I didn't check my land count. I assume it was just like 9-8 in one direction or another. This is a great draw, obviously. Right, because we have 1 dual and 1 colorless, so we'll have 9-8 net, kind of, right? Okay. Fenrir. Alright, I mean, they get to ramp, but at least I kill it cheaply. And I get to develop another creature. Amazing. And if I'm really lucky, I even get to dodge some removal. Right, if they try to punch a creature, I flash this out and... Nothing! Really. Oh, they just got their black source. But they didn't choose black off of Fenrir. So they like don't have any swamps, or they had this and they knew they didn't need it? I could return a land to get 1 more damage next turn. But I think I should not. Because if I draw like a swamp next turn, I want to be in position to Odin more quickly. Yeah. Okay. I wonder if they're going to do anything all game. It's not looking that way. I have a legendary creature in play. I will sack the Blitzball, even though it's my 6th mana. 2 cards ought to hit me something, right? Divination, good card. Well, didn't hit a spell, but didn't hit a land, but this spell's pretty good, and I guess we just win the game. I should be playing around Ultima, maybe. I don't know. Okay, GG. Right? Yeah, they can block and go to 3, but not if I do this. Okay, not what I thought the deck was going to do. Just curve out beatdown against an opponent who did nothing. But, I mean, the deck is decks are supposed to be flexible, right? They shouldn't just have one way to win. Obviously, the more you get to, like, I don't know. You're going to face many different kinds of decks, and your deck should have tools to deal with each of them, ideally. But sometimes, like, the best tool is just, I'll play creatures and kill you. Okay, this is slow, but certainly a keep. Two, 3 trades into this pretty well. Black Mage's Rod, sure. So, with any luck, they kill this instead of being able to kill my other thing. They're just going to land cycle. Play out a land, and then land cycle main. Weird. Well, I obviously don't want to white Auracite any of this. I'm a little bit afraid to run out Dion because, like, I mean, they're black-white. They can probably kill it, right? But I don't think that's a reason to be timid. Maybe it is. Just run out Ahriman, which they already kind of have to deal with. Yeah, I can wait. Yeah, see? The 2/3, I think. Yeah. It kind of sucks trading this into a 1/1 token, but it shuts off the Black Mage's Rod, and I think we're the defensive player here for sure, right? So let's play that role. So exile's a non-land permanent wherever it is, this. I think it is Dion time. Yeah. Okay. And then murder or something? No, just nothing. Sure. I still want to play defensively. You get a 1/1. Congratulations. Oh, that makes another treasure. That's true. So they're trying to get this. But if they do, I can just exile the thing, right? I'm not too concerned. Non-land permanent. Yeah. I have so much removal, but I don't know what I need to get rid of. Let's just Auracite this away, I guess. Oh, not that! This! Shoot. That was my exile removal. No, I need this back. What have I done? Okay, overkill works. I mean, they still get the 3 knights, but... Okay. Yeah. Ramen is kind of cool. I could exile this, but I just like I get a 2-3 or a 2-4. Actually, that's pretty good right now. But I think the important thing is to make sure they don't get this, because I cannot deal with this if it resolves. If it ever flips, I mean. Oh, this is a 3-3 now. That's nice. Yeah, really wish I had killed this earlier. Although, it would have been even better, as it turns out, to hang on to the Auracite. No, because I killed Knights of the Round. It's fine. Oh, they don't have any treasures anymore. So this is not in danger of flipping, I don't think. So this is a great blocker. They can only tap one thing, and I have 3 excellent blockers. Sure. Fine. Enjoy. They're getting a lot of cards. Do I want to eat a food? It would mean this goes back to being a 1-3. I can get a counter on it if I flip this. But I don't really want to. I just want to shoot the Ahriman, I think. Yeah, let's pass. I know getting a counter here would let this attack, but... Okay. I think 2 blockers plus the rat should be plenty. And then I have lethal next turn if... Okay, sure. If they don't kill Dion, I just win. But I can kill the Auracite now. I guess I'm not quite true. They can tap stuff. mana. I could, like, kill this in end step. There's no real reason to do it now, right? I could, of course, flip this and start swinging with a 5/5 menace plus my 3/3 vigilant flyer. I guess that's fine. If they tap something, that's fine too. Yeah, please pay life. It's 2 life, 1 life, okay. So this leaves me with no blockers and they threaten 7. Maybe that's not the best idea. But I'm eating a food, so yeah, I think this is fine. Okay. That's great. You just want to have nothing? So I could destroy this now, but I obviously want to destroy the Dion detainer. We'll see if Auto Tapper taps this for them. That would be nice. Yeah. Sure. It's fine. Oh, I just ate my food. So sad. I think we could deny them mana by killing it now, but I'd rather do it in end step in case they have sorcery speed removal. I didn't even equip. What? I guess I can't afford to equip and do this if I want to keep my treasure, which I do. And this currently is +0/+0, so... Yep. Stop Dion from transforming. It's a good play. Go to 1. Too bad I can't gain life, right? Well, I guess it turned out that killing Black Mage's Rod was better than killing this thing after all. Because they blew all their treasures on Knights of Round, and then I dealt with it. Not that Black Mage's Rod would have been a nightmare for me. But I would have taken some extra damage, that's for sure. Okay. It's certainly a keep. I could imagine running out Excalibur on 1. Even though it means I have to delay playing this tap land. I think that's fine with 3 untapped lands. I have a clean 1, 2, 3. And then who knows what, I guess. I want to make sure this is on the field in case I start gaining life unexpectedly. Right, top deck the colorless land. Ah! Ah! But if I played this tap land, I wouldn't have a convenient way to have Excalibur out already. Rewarded. Ooh, okay, I'll block. No, I guess I won't. Okay. Well, I mean, I can just equip, I guess. But I'd rather have 2 blockers for the samurai, I think. And also threaten to attack with this thing. Sight. What does this do? Double strike. Okay, well I have to kill this with Aura Sight next turn, which I can do. The question is, what do I do about this? I could double block, trade both of these creatures for a hero token, and that seems like a bad play. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and take 6. Not my favorite, but it is what it is. That explains why they didn't attack in earlier. Okay. Let's hit something cool. Fine. Nah. This deck doesn't have any artifacts. This is why I wasn't in love with this card. I don't want to have to play, like... Attacking with it is so scary, you know? Do I have any 1-mana white spells? No. Okay, so I can play this. How? Oh, right. There, this is available. Okay. So I can still use Weapons Vendor here. Even if I play a tap land. I can't attack, though. Well, that's Shiva down. I mean, not down. Oh, yeah, this is so bad. My shit is all tapped. They're just gonna draw so many cards off of Shiva. Ah! I can get to play a haster. Ice magic! Come on. I'm so dead, right? Yes. They just bounce my only creature and I die. I'll pay 1. I'll pay it again. See ya. I had like what felt like a strong start, but was I on the draw that game? Is that what happened? I don't even think I was. No, I think I was, right? Because they had a 3/3 haster that they played and could have traded into my 2/2 wall, but didn't. And then when they played Cypher, they already had 2 creatures. Yeah, I was on the draw that game. I'm going to check in case I'm like crazy, but maybe that is just what happened. Too much tempo loss. Yeah, I was on the draw. I mean, they had a deck that had a game plan, that's for sure. Okay, at least it's not blue-red. Pretty sure we just gain life right away, right? This threatens to attack as a 4/4. Okay. Wow. That's a play. Just run out of Naked Quistis. I wonder what the plan is. Oh, I guess Choco Kicked would kill this, but they don't have that, apparently. Just rampant. Okay, wow, look at all those cards that were not lands on top of their deck. So maybe a green splash, given what we're seeing here? Huh. Not sure I could describe what this deck is. Not to say that there's anything wrong with it, I'm just like, I don't know what it is. They're gonna get lands off of this. I could be in trouble. But I'm definitely not gonna just sit back and let them do whatever they want. I'm gonna pound in and get counters on Excalibur, you know? When you gain life, put a counter on your clerics. This is a cleric, isn't it? Yeah. If this gets it to attack again, it'll be a 7/7, and that's gross. Alright, that doesn't do anything. This is like the dream curve from the deck. You really could not ask for anything better. Maybe something instead of this, I guess. I don't know. They are getting their own lifelinker. Okay, sure. Oh, wow. So, I can overkill this. They crew. I wonder if they might... Are they just dead? Like, could I trick them into a bad double block? If I don't do any... If I let them block before I display my tricks? Yeah, I think I'll give them a chance to just chump with these two if they want, and if they crew in response, I'll do something else maybe. Really? Okay. If they want a double block here, that's fine with me, I think. Sure. Is there lethal here? No. Oh, wait, yes. This is just 11. Instant speed life gain, which puts 2 counters on this. Oh, but only if I eat the food. So if they have some 1 mana black trick, I don't think they do. I don't know what the 1 mana black trick in the format is, but surprise life gain is good enough for me. Sure. I'm surprised they didn't at least try to block with the lifelinker. I guess they were hoping to get to attack with it. Yeah, I mean, if the deck could do that every game, I would be winning Pro Tours. Who knew this was a clerics deck? I only have like 3 clerics, maybe. Might just be 2. I don't know, because the White Mage's Staff isn't actually a cleric. Clerics and knights. What? I think this is fine. We'll find some white mana eventually, and there's a treasure here, if nothing else, which I can guarantee if I need to, I can sacrifice, right, to get the treasure. Yeah. Well, I think I want to cast a spell this turn. I'm reading through my deck list on 17 lands to see... Yeah, my only cleric in the whole deck is Minwu, and then I have the one... White Mage's Staff. Alright. I'll just kill this. No mana for you. Yeah, I guess I'm just playing my own cat. Yeah, scared them. They're trained not to block now. Choco! Okay, I will block. I'm no coward. Should be? Okay, Tifa's Limit Break, sure. Should have been more scared, I guess. If I equipped, this would be a 3/3, then I could swing with it. Okay, I don't think I need to kill any of this stuff with great prejudice. Just attack. Giant Gigantode. Sure. Still not too concerned about the Choco Mog, but I want to kill this and develop a cat. Sure. Okay. They have 6 lands. It's getting exciting. Sorcery speed. If you say so. This is 2. Okay. No need to do that pre-combat. Yep. I'm really glad I equipped this rat. It's been great. I forget what other play I was considering on that turn, but this one was better. Probably just considering overkilling a Mog or something. I'd rather tap the Vigilant one, obviously, but this creature's too big to let live. Obviously, I'd like to deal with that Chocobo. I'd also like to deal with this 4/4. I mean, I have some problems. Could just kill this and start tapping the Chocobo. That's kind of cool. Yeah. This thing's about to get huge, and I don't want it trampling while it's huge. I don't really get to attack at the moment. Oh, this taps non-enchantment creatures, you big dummy! I'll tap the Vigilant guy, I guess. I'm happy to trade my rats for their Chocobo if they want. It would give me an excuse to re-equip. Picking up a land. Okay, sure. Really regretting killing this at sorcery speed. I guess I couldn't have killed... Well, I could have. Yeah, that was stupid. No reason. Well, I thought I was going to be able to attack, and then I realized I couldn't, so... Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Maybe the bird? Like, this just attacks for 1. Who cares? Yeah. This attacks for at least 3. And if this attacks, they have no blocks, right? So... Spicy! I guess I'm at 14. I'm not at, like, 20. That's true. Move it to the Salvagers, so I have a 2/2 that I don't mind losing to the Chocobo, I guess. Everything having trample is a big nuisance, that's for sure. Also, killing this would be a bummer. Yeah, wow, I just made it really juicy for them. Okay, I'm not feeling great. Turn everything sideways now? Yeah. Take 7, ouch. No. Well, at least they didn't have a land. So it's just 4. This giving trample next turn doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm doing fine. It's been such a miserable cat. Just a 1/3 vigilance. Okay, on... Yeah, that makes sense. That was lethal. But this is also lethal. Let's play a land. Got him? Yeah, I mean, I got a couple times this game. I could definitely have played this better. I got away with it, but like Tifa's Limit Break got me somehow. I forget the details. Where like if I'd held up more stuff, I could have 2-for-1'd against it. Chocobo Kick. If I'd had 5 mana up because by not sorcery speed removing their thing, I could have responded to Chocobo Kick with Fate of the Suncrysts on the fat Chocobo, killing it and stopping this. So I think there's at least 2 big mistakes I made. Clerics and Knights, huh? The Clerics have been winning the games. The Knights have barely shown up. Despite there only being 2 clerics. Yeah, this is a keep. It's slow, but I have early removal. And then maybe Fade the Suncrest as well. Sure. Just kill this now before I take any landfall damage. Wow! What a draw. Okay. What? They have another? Get real. Okay, they played their land at least. Okay. I just have to kill this one. This is the one that's keeping their land playable. More haste, though. What the... Are you kidding me? It's fine. It's not fine. They draw a card. No. This is an activated ability. It's not a triggered... There's a... This one. They get a treasure. They got the combo. It's not like an especially good combo, but it is a combo. And it's working here. Yeah, no reason not to just play this out. And then I can Blitzball and kill Zidane and be looking, I think, fairly good. They have a lot of mana. They could have something that's going to ruin my life, but I think we get going here, right? No. Hold the Knight back. Because they're the beatdown. I'm low on life. And this is basically doing 1 damage to them in exchange for 1 damage for me, which is awful. You could argue for even holding back Dion, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, a treasure. I mean, I don't mind. Enjoy your card. Just slow down on tempo, speed me up on tempo. I'm fine with that. Yeah, of course. Now that I have already gained my life, I have Excalibur. It's fine. Do I want to crack the Blitzball here? Probably not. I still like mana. And I'm keeping the treasure as well. Well, yeah, because I can play Excalibur later, right? If sacking a treasure to get Excalibur down is right, I can do it. But if it's wrong, I can't undo it. It's not like spending the treasure this turn versus next is much better. Okay, that's Dion down, but I'll just get another Knight token if it's okay with you. By killing your Aura Sight with mine. Sorry, what? You can give away lands. I never noticed that. Okay. I think they should have given me the Aura Sight. Because then I actually couldn't... Yeah, wow. I should have realized if they had left this up, I couldn't play Aura Sight. Because they could give me this in response and it would be an invalid target. And it would fizzle and I couldn't get my thing back. I want a rat. I want Excalibur. And I can't flip anyway, so I may as well use the Blitzball to put a sword here, in case I somehow gain some life. Not now, obviously, but in the future. I could have put it on this, but it's not even attacking. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Kind of funny they're giving me plains instead of mountains. I guess they need the red. I'm sure they'd give me plains if they could. Oh my god, they're going to Aura Sight the Aura Sight again? Or no, Aura Sight this, excuse me, of course. Although, maybe Aura Sight and the Aura Sight would make more sense somehow? Yeah, because then they would have two permanents they could give me. The old Aura Sight and the new one. Okay. Now I'm the aggro deck. I don't mind attacking. Okay. Sure. Is that... I mean, it's a lifelinker. It's pretty cool. Yeah? If I attack with everything, they take 6, go to 2. And then then they can't really attack with this anymore. I think they should have held this back, because then I couldn't really attack at all. And they could just give me a permanent end of turn. Pretty sad Excalibur this game. Whoa. Gains menace. Okay, I don't care. I still think they shouldn't be attacking. Oh, it gains life. That's true. I forgot. But they're dead. They just died. Like, if they hadn't attacked, they'd be alive. They'd be at 2. They could block 2 of my creatures, gain 3, go to 5, and I only hit them for 4. Just like... That still skin was way better than I thought a still skin would be. It lost, and they used it wrong. But the idea of, like, using Stillskin to counter Auracite, comboing it with Zidane obviously is like the best thing you can do with it. The life gain in an equipment deck, yeah, I can see it. Holy Opossum. Holly Opossum? Well, this is a bad hand, but you have to keep it. Try to draw more planes. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, we're in business now. Oh my god, we're getting rodded. Rods from God. I'd like to trade this. I don't imagine they'll let me. It's why they didn't attack. They don't want to trade. And if I attack, I just give them permission. But I guess I could play out another 2/2 and they still won't want to trade, and I can develop Excalibur. So I might as well get the 2 damage in. Oh, great. Great. Huh. Huh. I don't think I want a white Auracite a token. But it would give me more mana for use on my next turn. The alternative play is the 2 mana 2/2 and Excalibur. We're definitely playing Excalibur. White Auracite is so bad here. But I want the ramp, I guess. Feels like I'm making a bad play. But this turns off all the rods, which they must care about. Turns my treasure into permanent mana. They still have the rods, but it's a lot of mana to re-equip them, right? And if I can hit an untapped land and get down... Oh, and it's a swamp. I'm so good at this game. They're probably going to kill this, but oh man, if they didn't, wouldn't that be cool? They have something for 2 mana. Yep, okay. More black mages. This is 3? 3 to equip. Yeah, maybe I should have seen Surrounded by Black Mages coming. It's the kind of card this deck would run, right? And if I developed this stuff first, I'd be more protected against it. Okay. But could I just one more time ask for an untapped land? Is that too much to ask? Okay. They're going off. I'm so good at this game. You better develop a creature, buddy, or you're dead. Or kill this. That works too. Odin kills them on turn 2 if it gets in. They got so many black mages. All right, could I just 2 more turns in a row? Could I draw land? Well, I would have welcomed a spell too, but having drawn a land, I now want another. All right, I mean, you asked for it, you got it. They have so many rods! I'm gonna die to just rods, man. And this black mage has a rod. You should have equipped first, right? Yeah, they missed a damage there. That's nice. Okay, I'm done with lands, but I asked for so many, I can't really complain. So full swing, they get to eat 1 knight. That's fine. I need to kill him before I get rotted to death. And I have plenty of blockers back still, of course. Every rod I get unequipped is, you know, that's more mana they have to spend to keep hitting me. I guess I'll equip this. So 3 and 4 are just more knights. When I say just, the knights are welcome. Every non-creature spell is paying me for 4. Like, that's so insane. Choco Comet. Yeah, that's good. I wonder if you should have shot me in the face there? I would have taken 5 more damage. Overkill, huh? Overkilling the 4/4 makes their blocks atrocious. Overkilling this costs them more rods. But I think I have to kill the 4/4. Why did it tap double white, by the way? Because I have an aura sight. Okay. This is crazy! What a deck! They had lethal if they hadn't blocked last turn. Now they're dead? No, they just have to chump everything. My knights have flying, you sucker! The knights are here. I made fun of them earlier. Oh, this is a disgusting game. Completely just like brain dead bombed out a great synergistic deck. This deck deserved to lose. Their deck, they drafted so much better than I did. But, you know, they didn't play well. They missed damage with the rods a lot. And I survived at 1. So you get points for the draft. I get points for the... Well, my play wasn't great either. They played badly. We both deserved to lose. Fine. Garrix the Virtuous. You can't keep a one-lander. You just can't. It's against the law. Sometimes you can, but not that one. This is a keep. And I think pitch Blitzball? To try to let me keep Minwu? A clerics deck could be so much better than this one, by the way. But, I mean, maybe I pitch the Galacat? Because on 3 I want to ramp into Minwu, I guess? Sure. No. Okay. This is not great. I mean, the funny thing is, I could crack Blitzball immediately, treat it as a divination, but that's not what I want. I think I'm gonna lose. It doesn't have haste. I don't think this is blocking anything. So I'll attack with it, I guess. If they have anything. What the hell is this? It's a wizard. Oh, this has prowess. Okay, I should have kept the bird back. Shoot. I forgot about the prowess. Now I have to lose Minwu. This was a terrible attack. Yeah, I'm getting destroyed here. And I deserve it. I was thinking I could just block the 2-1. I remembered this made a wizard. I did not remember that it also had prowess. Okay, Odin, huh? I don't think I'm going to live long enough for that. But you know what? I can kill a creature of my choice here. And if I top deck Dion, Odin just swings in the sky and kills him. So we have outs. Kill the one with a counter, I guess. I mean, that would be the sickest, grossest draw out ever. Of like, I'm so hugely behind, and then I draw Odin into Dion, and they have nothing, and I win. There would be just no excuse for that. I should have not attacked with this on the previous turn, and then I could have blocked their prowess creature. Obviously, that would have been better. No Dion, huh? Well, that was pretty much my out. A lot of mountain chocobos in these parts. Bird, 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 bird. They probably don't even attack here, so I don't get to trade Odin in. Oh, they do, okay. This does a lot of damage. I guess I should have not blocked, huh? Because Dion still wins if I do that? Whoops. No, because Odin kills himself. Oh, I was so close. All right, I gotta show him. Look at this. You were almost dead. Odin's a knight. I'm not sure. I seem like I must be dead here. But I guess probably not with the food, right? So this is the only block to keep that alive. Block here. Take 5. I don't see myself winning if this dies. I don't see myself winning ever. But I guess this is what I'll go for. I'll just take 4. Oh, you know, I should have attacked first and cracked Blitzball and see what I draw. Don't waste mana on this if there might be a lethal. There's some way to live in my deck. There isn't, but... Well... They have a million chocobos, right? I'm not going to get there, but I don't look dead at the moment. I have to do it like this. Any non-creature spell is lethal, sure. That's super lethal. Well, it would have been pretty cool to win with the Flying Odin, huh? I guess it's the trophy match. I didn't notice we were already at 6. And now 6 and 2. This deck does not seem like the best deck I've drafted recently. It has some heavy hitters, that's for sure. Like 3 or 4 game-winning bombs. They're just like in the wrong deck, and I'm just kind of scraping through on the power of those cards, despite their poor synergy rating. This Excalibur's double Excalibur. It's the first time hitting 2 of them. I can't be too mad. It's just the main problem is I don't have any life gain either. I really need a land. Okay, the best land. You know, I have been drawing very well this whole draft. Like, there have been 1 or 2 bad draws, but overall it's been excellent. Blitzball guarantees a Dion next turn. I could just kill the hero token to cut down on the damage. I think that's fine. Three to re-equip. I don't have enough to Auracite. Okay. Enough white. Yep. Okay. Your equipment's pretty cool. Okay, it's blitzball time. Ow. But, I mean, I'm only at 17. I don't think I want to aura sight the token, do I? If I did, I could play out a rat as well. It's kind of nice. Just keep them out of creatures. They're never going to have the mana to re-equip. That's the plan. Eventually they will, but right now, no. And I need to keep the damage off. Well, I mean, I can equip the rat, swing in for 3, and then play my own cat. Have my own 3/3. But they can just equip this up and make it a 4/4 easily, or better. Right? So maybe I need to be developing a Minwu. And try to have some way that that wins. Like, that kind of forces them to spend time equipping. Or kill the Minwu, I guess. But if they can do that, it's game over anyway. Let's get the Minwu out. It'll start getting... worst case, it gets a charge on... Well, no. Worst case, they just kill it. But if it gets to attack and it gets to put another charge on Excalibur, even if the Minwu dies in combat on that turn, it grew the Excalibur, right? They have so many slashes of light. It's the only card in their deck, man. But now, like, they have enough mana that re-equipping is very realistic for them. And they can just start outclassing my cat. Or just keep killing my stuff. Well, a big menace creature is one possible way to win this game, I guess. Yikes, that's a lot. So it's lethal next turn, that's the threat? Well, I can't do anything about it. Show him the other one. And go home. Pretty good cat. And you know what? I said that just keeping their creatures down so that they would never have time to re-equip. They never did have time to re-equip. They just didn't need it. They just kept killing my stuff. I don't know what else I could have done. You know, drafted differently, obviously. Drawn differently. But with the cards I had, I think I did everything I could. And they just only needed 3 mana to kill me. The slashes of light were very good. Alright, 6 wins. Still no trophies this set, but 6 is the best you can do if you're not going to trophy, obviously. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.